Hi everyone, this is Shannon again. It's been a while, I haven't seen you guys, I do miss you. So today I'm gonna talk about the final exam. So as you guys know that we will have a practice exam 1 week earlier. Well, more than 1 week earlier than the real final exam. The practice one is on 8th of June. I'm so sorry that day is a public holiday. I finally realized that. But as this is voted as the most proper date, we still keep that date, and the time is 6 to 8:45, 6 to 8:45 in the evening. And for the real exam, it is 19th of June, still at the same time, 6 to 8:45 p.m. We do not do the one provided from the exam office in the timetable, in which is 2 p.m. That is wrong. So we still do 6 p.m. to 8:45. Okay, so what's going to happen in the practice and the real final exam? The first thing I want you guys to know is that we still use the Zoom ID, that's Shannon's personal ID, and I will provide ID on Voto, and you guys could easily access. So we can start entering into the Zoom meeting room at 5:45 p.m., which is a quarter earlier than the official starting time. And during this 15 minutes, myself and two tutors gonna check your ID. So you should show your face. You should start the video in the Zoom meeting and show your face with your ID aside you. So we're gonna finish checking within the 15 minutes. And also the second step is we're gonna start the reading time from 6 p.m. to 6:15. So there is still 15 minutes for you to finish your reading time as usual. That during the reading time, you are not allowed to write, type, or speak. The only thing you can do is read. And the second thing you're allowed to do is to tell everyone, to tell me and tutors that you have a question. So the first thing you need to do is how to show I have a question. You use the reactions, which is the easiest one. So no matter which one you choose, at least you give me a reaction. That means you have a question, you're raising your hand, okay? That's really easy. And in that case, we're gonna call your name and you directly tell me what is your question. It's okay if you speak in the whole class to the whole class. But if it's a private question, very private question, what you're gonna do is you raise your hand instead of using reactions. You raise your hand. So that button is really appearing here at the participants. But because I'm the host of the Zoom meeting for the demonstration, well, I don't have it. So raise hand around here. Then I'm gonna break out a new room that bring you into the room with me individually, then you can tell me your personal questions. Well, everything is happening within that 15 minutes. And then we're gonna start the real exam, the writing time, since 6:15 to 8:15. So during this time, you are not allowed to speak, not allowed to type. The only thing you can do is to write. Okay, you can use the mouse to scroll down and to use the uploaded exam paper. So that's what you guys are supposed to do. And during this period of time, I know there will be some accidents happening. For example, you want to use the bathroom, or you have a disconnection with your internet. You probably black out suddenly, disappear suddenly. So we have two tutors to monitor that, which means if you want to use the bathroom, you also can do the reactions to show us that I want to use the bathroom. So if we see someone showing this, we're going to call the name, and then we will tell someone your name. You can use the bathroom now. We start recording your time. So well, why I'm saying the recording of the time is because that we only allow 20 minutes breakouts. 20 minutes breakout during the whole exam. So we're gonna record the time, and then the second time you may still use the bathroom, and you can use multiple times, but the total time, that is, the sum should be less than 20 minutes. Otherwise, you have to take the deferred final exam. Well, this also applies to all the internet disconnections. So we understand that there will be accidents. You have the internet disconnected unwanted and unexpectedly, but unfortunately, plus all the time you use the bathroom and all the time that you have the disconnection, the total sum should be less than 20 minutes. Otherwise, you have to take a deferred exam. This is to control that you people are not doing cheating stuff during this time. Okay. So the second thing is we may notice you speaking or typing at some time. So if we notice that, we're gonna give you a warning. The warning only is be given for one time. So there is not second time. If you have that misconduct for the second time, we have to tell you you have to take the deferred exam. Okay, a complementary exam. Okay, that's all the things happening during the writing time. Then at 8:15, we start the submitting time. During this time, you're gonna have your phone or some other things to take photo of your handwriting, and you need to get this transferred on your desktop or your laptop to make all these pictures into a Microsoft Word, and you rename the Microsoft Word with your unique ID and upload it on Voto at a Turnitin link designed for this exam. And during this time, you're allowed to type. You are not allowed to do is speaking and writing. So you're not allowed to speak to anyone or write anything. Okay, so that's the submitting period. And after this 15 minutes, so you have 15 minutes to submit everything and make everything clear and tiny. And after this period of time, you will have the last 15 minutes for the whole exam. That we call it check-in time. That tutors and myself, we need to go to the Turnitin submission box to see your submission. And we're gonna call each of you by name and confirming with you that how many pages you submitted. For example, George, 6 pages, and you say yes, and then you can leave. Okay, so this would be the 15 minutes, the last 15 minutes of the exam. Okay, I think that's all. So again, if you want to have some quick question that you can communicate in front of the whole class, or you want to use a bathroom, only need to do is the reaction. But if you want to talk privately, which means in a breakout room, you'll have to raise your hand around the right hand side under the participants. I think that's all. Because you're not allowed to type, you can't communicate with us in the group chat or the chat window. So everything is, I think, as much as we can think of is provided to you. Okay, please let me know if you have other questions. I'll be waiting for your feedback for the final exam. And good luck to all of you. Bye.